Hold on one second. I actually do have a statistic that I do want to present to everybody. This is a statistic that is from the Census Bureau. The median age of first marriage. This is from 1890 to present. It looks like around the age for women is about 28 and a quarter. For men, it's about 30. This has been an upward ticking thing. Yeah,
Since 1950s. Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
mean, even 19, let's see, let's look at Lori Harvey age, about 25. It hasn't been the medium age at her age since 2000. So for the last 20 years, people at Lori Harvey's age haven't got married at the age that I guess she's supposed to get married. For 20 years. I'm old as hell, I guess. I'm just old now to where we can say 20 years, you know. But so what do you guys think? Just off the bat, what do you guys think about the simple fact of we're trying to say that Lori Harvey should get married now to a man, arguably, I mean, he did Fruitvale, Black Panther, he was on The Wire, he's flourishing in his career. I mean, this is the obvious, well, for the cream of the crop of black representation right now. Why not? And not only that, he represented her well. No scandals, no cheating scandals, no back thoughts. He did it. He did his job, and she still said no. What do you think about the notion that she should have considered the fact that she may not get another guy like that? Y'all both, whenever you guys feel like.
Go ahead, Tom.
I mean, this idea that, I don't want to present a picture that something's wrong with Michael B. Jordan or that she said no because there's a problem with him, right? Because we just don't even know. But I just think that the dating process is exactly what it is. You date someone to figure out if you're compatible with them. And if you're not, then you kind of separate and you move on. And sometimes it's not really a legit reason. Sometimes it's like, we don't gel, we don't, it don't work. It could be a number of things. It could be very simple. And just because someone is serious about you doesn't mean that you have to feel the exact same way. I think as long as you're honest, as long as you don't lead a person on and you do exactly what I think she did, which is kind of like, okay, maybe this is going in a direction that's not what I want right now, so I'm going to leave the relationship. And I think it's pretty normal to do that.
No.
It
You
is.
have you're about to hit the danger zone. Your eggs are fertilized. You need
It's
you-
fertilizer.
they need to be fertilized because
There's no
you
shortage of men for Lori Harvey. Like,
okay.
do you understand that she's going to have access to men? She first of all, she's leaving these relationships with no strings attached. She doesn't have children with these men. She don't have no bond or tie to these men. When she leaves, she's a free woman. She literally can start her life over. So there is no reason why she's not going to meet someone else and get engaged like she did in 2016. I mean, she's been engaged before. Maybe she knows kind of what it takes, and maybe she feels like this wasn't the right circumstance for her. And so I think it's really just that simple,
So is it just because she has pretty privilege?
that she should not be desperate for a man.
Hmm.
Like, I think that we shouldn't teach desperation to any woman. I think that we should not marry for the reason of fear of being lonely. I think that it's actually why so many marriages end in divorce and why so much, it's so many failed marriages just in the world in general, because we do sometimes marry out of fear that we won't meet anybody else. And she is 25. She probably don't have that fear right now. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no shortage of men around her. I mean, I think that some of us project onto her because it's like, maybe they don't have, maybe the people who are commenting don't have a lot of options and don't have,
Mm.
they don't have that same life, so they don't
Well,
understand
let's
that.
be fair about it. We've seen the Lisa Rays, the Vivica Foxes. We've seen well, I wouldn't even say Naomi Campbell because Naomi Campbell has
Yeah,
now
she's been with her partner for a while, right?
yeah. So, but I think what we're saying is that okay, pretty fair privilege. Yes, will probably get you the guy or the option to get a guy, but at the same time, like for the rest of everybody, we don't want our women to think that okay, go ahead thinking you hot stuff and then figure out later on.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that, but my
Mhm.
thing is, did she ever say that she wanted to be a wife and be married?
mm. The one thing I found out about,
I've never heard her express that. So
yeah,
if anybody has, that's
Well,
so
she was engaged in 2016, so I can
she was
only
engaged, but
assume
she didn't marry that
she
person.
didn't
So
marry
saying
him.
that,
But, so
she really not into it. So
right, right. I
I,
don't
I
know.
don't understand why we so invested in it in the first place. Like we are not living in their reality.
we look.
They're
That's
on
not. That's
everything
not. That's
else.
not.
So,
We live through our celebrities.
no,
Our
Right.
celebrities are
no.
are us. When I see Ti and he's with the hot cock and he's dipping in money and he's throwing it up. That's me because I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
We live vicariously through our celebrity, and they are a part of us because they are a shade of the people we want to be, and they do the actions that necessarily reflect the lifestyle that we have. So
Yeah.
So
it's a
my other question would be so how, and then the other thing I was thinking about when I was listening to a lot of these panels talking about it,
Mhm.
how do we know? Because we only know what is being shown in social media and all that. We don't know what's happening on the inside of their home or whatever.
Yeah.
mhm.
There could be some things going on there where she feels like he's not marriage material.
Mhm.
Oh, come
You
on,
know what
now.
I'm saying?
Wait. You rent out a whole museum. You put
It doesn't
flowers.
matter.
You put flowers and candles, and then you take her to the
Superficial. That's
and you,
superficial. No,
All those grand gestures, you could be
yeah, like
overcompensating.
he probably has some bad habits that she probably don't like. You don't know if he talks to her, in a way that she doesn't, feel comfortable. We don't know. We only know what's being, shown in social media for her to say no.
Yeah.
So that's why I really didn't judge it in any other way because we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. He can be this wonderful guy, the sexiest man of the year, but he
oh
can be
yeah, he did get sexiest man of the year. Oh
but
yeah.
listen, he's been in a lot of relationships prior to her, and
Yes.
he's broken up with a lot of women, and women has broken up with him. So
Yeah.
apparently, there's something not connecting with the women that he's dating. So you have to look at that as well.